The best night of the week for NBA basketball. Hi there, everybody, and thanks for being with us on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Reggie Bullock.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
Well, this one's about to get going, but first, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, we've heard a lot of critique of some of the fouls that are called. Ask Warriors head coach Steve Kerr. He said, quote, "We've gotten out of control, gifting offensive players the ability to jump 3 or 4 feet into a guy and draw a foul. It's not a basketball play. Give the defensive player some benefit of the doubt, guys."
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Makes a good point. And Grant, both of these teams very efficient, striping it from distance.
Well, it's the name of the game nowadays. The math is unavoidable. If you can't space the floor, you get left behind.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. Jackson out there with Norman Powell. And it's Batum in at the small forward position. And for the Mavericks, Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Jalen Brunson is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Powell in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Zubac. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Here's Batum. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Clock at 4. Here's Powell. It's rebounded by Dallas. Outside Finney-Smith. Doncic finds Brunson. Powell sets a screen. Doncic passes to Powell. Porzingis for 3. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. From deep, here's Doncic. On target from range.
Well, we know how good Doncic is with the ball, pulling up off the dribble, so it does him a bunch of good when he's converting his catch-and-shoot jumpers as well. Balances out his offensive game.
Now here's Powell. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. And Powell with the stuff.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Can't cash it in from close range. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Brunson against Jackson. Here's Brunson. Turned in an outstanding game against Detroit. Doncic on the wing. Now covers. No good off the back of the rim.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
Despite being the consensus college player of the year back in 2018, Jalen Brunson wasn't drafted until the 2nd round. No surprise he's made himself into a quality NBA player, though. Great IQ and hard work has paid off.
Now here's Doncic. 33 points last game.
Boy, what balance from Doncic. I mean, he never seems to get rattled, even when he attracts contact on the way to score. Maintains his poise in those situations extremely well for a young player.
Doncic against Jackson. Powell, a screen on Doncic. Up top, Powell. Back to Jackson. Up and over Doncic. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And 2 national titles at Villanova for Jalen Brunson. Clark, why do you think he slipped to the 2nd round?
Well, it's hard to say, B.A. You know, the draft is more art than science, and guys slip for whatever reason. But if you're a pro and you get into a situation where you can prove how good you are, then you'll hang around in the league. Great college players may not have star potential, but he's truly a long-time NBA pro.
And stolen by Brunson. Pass to Porzingis. This one for three. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Porzingis has got his second basket on the night.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
All right, cookies come on to the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
And a look now at the point guards, leading the way in assists in the last 10 games. Second, Luka Doncic.
You know, these are the best playmakers in the NBA, guys. I mean, they're the ones who keep the offense running at full speed.
And that's the thing to me. I mean, as exceptional as their assist numbers are, it's their leadership and that ability to direct their offense. That's what makes them stand out.
Here's Zubac. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Doncic against Jackson. Powell, a screen on Doncic. Up top, Powell. 5 on the clock. To halt the run. And no good.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
Brunson misses. The Clippers trail. Powell with it. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Doncic grabs the miss.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Powell outside. Pass to Brunson. They kick it out to Porzingis. And the Mavericks, another three!
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
It's a T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
Eighth in three-point field goal percentage, eighth in opponent field goal shooting, and they make use of a majority of their opportunities from the line. finishing top 10 overall in this category, a team you shouldn't foul.
And to go back to those three-point shooting stats, even in a league pretty crowded with long-range shooters, their ability to get hot from beyond the arc is still noteworthy. Jackson, the pass to Powell. Over Brunson. That one's wide left.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
To the inside, Powell. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Three-pointer off the mark. Jackson outside. Up top, Powell. Shot clock at 6. To end the drought. That shot off. Good D by Finney-Smith. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Doncic passes to Powell. Powell, a screen on Jackson. Doncic left side. Count it. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Pass to Zubac. Powell outside. Here's Batum. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now here's Doncic. 7 points in the game. Driving inside. And Doncic with the chance.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Pass to Batum. Jackson outside. He takes it in after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2.
The quickness of Reggie Jackson, terrific. Superb at slicing apart the defense with his drives to the rack.
Brunson passes to Doncic. The kick out to Brunson. From 11 feet away, here's Powell. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Powell. From the high post. No good. A bit long that time. For Dallas, they've got 8 of 15 shots to go. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, this team takes on a different attitude when Porzingis imposes his will like that. His energy and attitude, infectious.
Now here's Powell. Pass to Jackson. The 3 is up. The Clippers rebound. Here's Batum. Now here's Zubac. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Jackson. That one doesn't drop. And it's Dallas the other way. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
Thanks to their stellar defensive intensity, they registered a ton of stops in that one.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
Now here's Doncic. 9 points in the game. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Nice shot by Finney-Smith. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac.
But, you know, coming off knee surgery last season, Porzingis got off to a slow start, literally. I mean, he struggled to move his feet defensively, and even offensively he struggled. It takes a lot of time to get back to full strength when you're coming off that much missed time and that kind of injury.
Now here's Kleba. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Here's Bullock, defended by Kennard. Offensive rebound, Kleba, and he converts the layup.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Clark, it was rumored that the Mavericks explored the market for Porzingis last season.
Well, we know how good he can be when he's healthy, B.A. The question has been, can he stay healthy? And that's been a challenge for him thus far, and that may have led to some of those rumors you heard.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Ntilikina's checked in. Man misses. Dallas has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Porzingis with a screen on Jackson. Here's Ntilikina, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Boy, some coaches starting to feel the hot seat now, Grant. You think players are aware when that's the case?
No question, B.A. I mean, with how the present media is, it's impossible not to notice. But some coaches will discuss it and be open and transparent about it. And, of course, some coaches won't ever bring it up.
The first one falls.
And Ntilikina has a ton of potential, guys. A pass-first point guard with tremendous vision.
He's perfect from the line this time. Unfortunately for them, they're reeling at this point.
So true. Very little going their way right now at either end of the floor.
Kennard into the lane, out of bounds. The Clippers will keep possession.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
Mavericks on D. Jackson finds Ibaka for 3. Covington.
And whether it's the defensive effort or just bad offense, they're holding their opponent to a very low field goal percentage.
Bottom line is they're ahead on the scoreboard, and that's all that matters.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ibaka. And the Clippers making a change here. Coffey's checked in. Porzingis sets a screen. Here's Brown. And the 10-footer finds the target.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. Consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Pass to man. Hauled in by Brown. Dallas has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Right side, Porzingis. Outside, Brown. It's Bullock on the wing. 5 to shoot. 11 feet out. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Los Angeles.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
Yeah, sloppy play sabotaged them. I mean, they'll have to be much more focused this time around.
Here's Ibaka. And that one's drained from the low block. 27 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Bullock. 4-3. No good. And that makes him 0 for 3. Here's Coffey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Right side, Covington. We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. The Mavericks on top, opening up a huge gap. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Ladies and
And
gentlemen,
Kristaps Porzingis